He driving me crazy all week. Leaving out the house. Look at all this. Look at all this. Leaving out the house for little reasons. Oh, I'm finna go, like, what? Going to the store, just getting little stuff that he could have got from the vending machine downstairs. He find every reason to get out the house.
Oh my God, why would you come to her, bro?
You a cheater, a liar.
Oh my God.
What else?
Why would you come to her?
Because you a cheater. You booked the whole house.
So I got several thoughts about this. I'm going to open it up. Trev sent it to me, man, and I'm like, is this fake? He said, I don't know, man. I'm thinking it had to be fake, right? And then I'm looking in the comments, and one of the things they said was he was screaming like he was dating a man. That's what it sounded like. It sounded a little suspect, a little sassy to me. But hypothetically, right? Hypothetically, just go along with it, Sweeney. Because I already know you want to come like, man, there's some fake, whatever the case. Hypothetically, if
I can see the smoke coming out of Sweeney's ears.
If this was to happen, right? You know, say the man is cheating and the woman does go to the extreme with cutting his hair. How do you guys feel about that? Is that too much over the top?
Yeah. I think you got to think from my perspective. Would you want a man to come in and shave your hair because you cheated on him? Would it be okay if it was the other way around? It's too much. If that's the case, she might as well just throw his stuff out. If that's her house, or leave. If it's theirs, you might as well leave him. Why are you shaving his head off his head? And then even if it, let's say it was real, right? He could be that upset because it takes a lot of time to grow your hair to the length that he had his locks. It's more for a lot of people, growing your locks like that is a spiritual thing. It's not just about growing your hair. So for her to shave it off, you know, that could have really hurt him to his soul. And I get that she was hurt, but he did it multiple times. It's, you know, it's not only him being accountable, but her being accountable as well for constantly taking him back and staying with him. You have a choice to leave. You don't have to harm or put your hands on anyone.
Oh, we got a whole adult on the panel. That's a whole grown ass woman talking right there. She ain't for none of the games. I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. It's plenty of grown adults, but you knew, so I don't know you. So you come with grown adult energy.
Marcus, where is your camera at, dog?
Man, you remember when my
because this is the second time. I think maybe second or third.
No, so my painting had fell on the computer and cracked the screen. I took it to Micro Center and I've been waiting for them to call me back to get it back. So that's why I ain't got no camera.
Okay.
You know, I'll be cameraed up.
Okay.
So I rarely do without no camera. Yeah.
And then also we attempted to use this camera, but it kept on lagging. So it was looking bad.
Lagging. Yeah. That's why. Yeah, I'll be cameraed up. But let me ask y'all this. Would y'all judge him if he used his hair as extensions and put it back in his head?
No, but he wouldn't be able to. He's
no,
I'm saying
because I probably would suggest it. If I had did something that ignorant, I probably would have suggested just put him back in.
Yeah, when his new growth come in, you can reattach it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, that is a charge. That is assault. You know what I'm saying? If you would have, do that, if it was the other way around, they're going to be screaming to lock this dude up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that video was fake as hell with some poor acting. But if it was real, come on, man. Like, he probably was already about to cut, and they was like, hey, let's do this stupid ass skit.
You think he was cheating with a man? That scream did sound extra sassy.
As a barber, I'm going to say this. I honestly think the video was real.
Really?
And I'm going to explain why. Because most of the time, when people cut their locks off, they never cut it that far down.
That's the only thing, yeah.
Like, they never cut it down to and he has a head full of hair. It didn't look like he was balding. He had a head full of hair. And I rarely see people who cut their locks off. They normally have a mini fro on top, or they curl it or sponge it. So, and then,
But I'm just trying to understand, like, how can somebody be sleeping that hard or laying down and not realize there's some clippers on their head?
Especially on the air mattress.
She probably got him drunk or gave him an edible.
The vibration
She seemed mad enough to have planned that shit because she say he keep doing it. So that shit was festering in her.
It's giving, let's do this skit so we can gain some attention and followers and start building an empire.
That would be the only reason why I would believe that it might be fake, is because clippers aren't loud, but they vibrate. So you feel, even tremors, like you feel that shit going across your scalp.
And then also too, when the hair is that thick, the clippers just don't cut that easily like that.
But then again, he might have actually woke up when she first yanked him, because you can't get one quick one in there, and then she just was on his ass. I mean, y'all heard the way he screamed. So
it was a whole style though, man.
That's what I'm saying. She was probably on him, like she went to town on him.
No, like look how close it is to the scalp, and how like a whole section. Like that's too close. Like it would be uneven if she was really just like, I'm about to get his hair. Like it's too, strategized.
You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, it does look like he might have been thinning at the front of his head. He might have already been thinning already, so he probably would cut him that low. Because like people who are thinning would cut it down to that length.
Let me ask you this though, Sweeney. Don't you think if she was really trying to cut his hair because she was mad, she could have did much worse with like scissors, and it would have took him she could have got him while he was asleep the whole head down there. Cutting it closer, you know what I'm saying? Chopping them long ass locks off. Come on, man. Stop.
So what I'm thinking is
my experience as a hairstylist, I'm not shaving nobody's head that low and they can't wake up from it. Like,
that's
was he on drugs? Was he in a coma? Nobody's just sleeping through that like that.
So JR, basically that video fake as hell. We don't want to talk about it.
Right.
Yeah, I know it probably is. The way he was screaming, I'm like, he sounds suspect anyway. He don't even sound like they was ever together.
So wait, where was the video posted?
Probably St. Louis. That was she cut my hair, y'all.
Platform.
Oh.
Yeah, like who posted it?
I had to get back to you on that one in 1 second. But I did want to ask a question. Ty, you mentioned something about, and for the people that do have, I was told it's locks, not dreads. But for the people that do have locks, you said it has some spiritual meaning to it.
Absolutely.
Grow their hair. It's a more spiritual thing. I learned a long time ago, because I used to call them dreads too, and this woman had to educate me on the fact that it's locks. You don't call them dreads in certain cultures, because when we were slaves and they came over, our hair would lock up, and they would say our hair was dreadful, and that's where dreads supposedly came from. So it's this whole spiritual thing for people to be locks, or to have locks, and to be rastas. That's what like rastas comes from.
I think for that particular, but I don't think most people grow their locks. Boy, most people here grow their locks out of spirituality. It's just something that they want to do. And considering that I am a person with locks, but there are people that do. Mm-hmm. I don't know very many of them, but you are right. It can be a spiritual aspect. I just don't think most American people grow their locks out of spirituality. Most of them just grow it because they grow it.
So just to answer your question, it looked like 4 people might have been tagged into it. So I don't really know if these are the original people, but I'm thinking it's fake. But let me get Ruth and Darwin. Okay. Everybody that had a part to bringing that production to life. Go ahead, Ruth and Darwin. I don't know if you guys want to add anything. You're on mute, just so you know, Darwin. No, we can't hear you. All right, go ahead, Ruth. You want to add anything?
No, I feel like being petty. I was laughing. I'm sorry.
Hey, you was laughing. I seen you, man. It was the whole screaming.
Tell me some hair is worse than cheating, using your physical body to cheat on somebody. Okay.
So you cheat on your man, and he come and chop all your hair off. You gonna be like, oh well, I guess I did worse to you than you did to me. So
no, I would never do any of those things. I don't stoop that low, but it was funny. That's all. That's why I'm just gonna sit in my petty little corner and laugh.
So you mean to tell me that if anybody on the panel, if your spouse or girlfriend, boyfriend was to cheat on you, you guys just walking away. You guys are not doing anything malicious. You guys are not
Happened to me.
shaving
No.
off on the eyebrow.
Happened to me. I came back and said hi to the new girl. Hey, girl, take care of my kids.
Wow.
I'm gonna glue your thighs together with super glue.
Yeah, I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm just not.
Well, y'all telling on yourself today, man. Started to find out just how crazy y'all really
Why
are.
you sleeping? You gonna think you're a mermaid when you wake
The
up.
pettiest thing I ever heard a man do, because he painted a wall, he peeled the paint off when he left. I was like, that's petty.
Now, I may try and fuck your friends. Now that I might do.
What?
But outside of that.
Oh. Peeling paint is crazy.
Yeah. No, that sounds like work.
Exactly.
I don't just.
He said it was his
I
paint.
don't know, man. Ruth, this sounds like you made that shit up.
It really happened in real life. What is you talking about?
Ain't nobody peeling no damn paint off the walls as a part of. He was better off just going and throwing new paint on the damn paint.
No, because the person don't pay for nothing. He never pays for anything, so it just made sense. I was like, you would just. The only thing you did was paint and get some fake furniture, but yeah, that's all he could do because that's all he contributed.
What?
How long did it take for him to get all the paint off the wall?
I don't know.
I smell bullshit.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, it does. Darren, mic check. You there? No, we can't hear you, man. I don't know what's going on. Once you try to
come back.
He was also a pathological liar, so maybe I shouldn't believe him.
I was about to say that sounds like bullshit. None about that seemed logical. Man, you know what I did the last time a woman cheated on me? I peeled the paint off the wall. What?
Hey, what kind of paint can come off the wall like that?
You can.
I guess some paint. Yeah, like some paint that don't have no prime on there.
Yeah.
So if you got like a dirty, greasy wall and you come and slap some paint on there without that prime, it'll peel right off.
Good to know.
Yeah, I'm a handyman.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be pulling up, opening the car door and shit for the best friend. Like, go ahead, hop in, shorty.
I'm trying to stall a little bit for Darwin, but it seemed like he.
Mic test 1 2.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, y'all got me?
Yeah.
Sure.
This new update with StreamYard. I mean, you got
trash special
on
huh?
MacBook. You got to select your device.
All right. No, I was saying you got the trash special for a minute for each number. Go ahead.
Hey, Todd. I'm sorry.
the only thing I can do
somebody
is
in the comments just said you look like a sexy Shikari.
Go ahead.
Applying to Shikari ain't sexy.
Nah, but listen. Smooth Kenny, whoever that is, said it.
All right, you good, Darwin? Got anything on this?
Well, the only thing I can ask is, I think similar to what somebody else already said was, does it warrant that kind of retaliation? Like, I mean, I know cheating is probably one of the worst things you can do. I mean, if this was real, it almost seemed like, and correct me if I'm wrong, Sweeney, you know more men with hair and you obviously got dreads. Is it worse to get cheated on or is it worse to have your hair removed from your head?
I don't lie to you. I would say they both equally fucked up. I think I would react pretty. I'd be pretty pissed at both of them.
Would you scream it like that?
I don't know about screaming like a bitch. No, I ain't gonna lie.
You the same one that said Tyrese crying was okay, right?
Yeah, but I don't know about y'all. Ask me what I do.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know, man. It might get a yelp out of me, man. I might yelp. Wake up to a bald head, man. That might fuck me. That would fuck me up. I ain't gonna lie. I might crack a tear over that. I ain't gonna bullshit you.
Man, when I was in grammar school, I tried to shave and cut one of my eyebrows off, and then it didn't look right, so I had to cut the other one off to try even it out. I was in school looking like a whole monster.
Man, looking like Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
I ain't do nothing wrong to my wife, but I must have did something wrong to my toddler because he bit me on the ankle while I was edging up my mustache. That's why I don't got no mustache right now.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Who bit you when you was lining your fro up?
I feel like I told somebody this story. I think I told Keith
So
this
nobody
story.
got that. Nobody got that. Nobody got
No.
that joke.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
y'all-
bald. I laugh.
Bro, why you gotta lean on that, bro? Just let it pass.
Marcus, I got you, bro. I got you.
I'm on some silly shit. Somebody go laugh.
All right, go ahead, Chanel. Chanel was about to say something. Go ahead.
I was just gonna. I remember. I think I told you this, Pete, when I was in high school, my senior year. I was dating a guy. He was in college, but he was taking me to prom, and he had a receding hairline, and it was like getting worse my whole senior year. So I wanted him to go bald, and he wouldn't. So I put Nair in his head while he was asleep.
Wow.
Yeah, I put Nair in his head, and like I never used Nair on my body, so I didn't know how long I was supposed to sit on there. So I put a Nair on his head and like let him sleep for about 20, 30 minutes. And then he scratched his head, and then he scratched his head and like, kind of scabbed it a little bit. But
I'd have fucked you up. Oh, I'd have fucked you up.
You pressing charges.
I could not let him take me to prom with I had to let him go bald.
Oh, he had to go home. He had to go to prom with a scabby head. So you
No, because it was like a month before prom. Like we had been talking about this since like January. So no, it wasn't like that. He had time. Like he was fresh for my prom because he was bald headed, but like he wasn't screaming. He wasn't screaming like that, but he was so upset. I was like, wow, like he's so upset and it's just hair. And like you already was losing half of it. I was so like young and immature.
How old was he?
I was in I was my senior year and he was 20. No, he was 19, 21 or something like that. But I was a senior in high school. He was out of school.
You mean? Why you do that?
I know.
We'd have been the cone heads around that motherfucker.
Man.
We would have been the cone heads because you'd have been.
He must have had no sisters or something.
No, he was the only child.
Wait, what
they would have been on you?
Huh?
Cousins, all of them.
No, he would have never. He would have never did that back to me. He was a semi-pro football player too. So I was like, he gonna do something, but he was just beating the wall. He knocked over his dresser. Like he was so upset. But I was like, half of your head was gone. So like, what are you gonna be upset for?
Okay, what if a girl had no edges and then
Oh my
God. Like finish.
That's why she was laughing at the dude got his head.
I was laughing because I remember that same thing. Like when he woke up. So then like I helped him clean his head off. Like he was mad for like a week. Like he used to let me drive his car to school and I would drop him off at the bank at work. He would let me drive his car and nothing.
I'd have ran
like,
you over. Oh man, I'd have ran you. Oh man, we'd have both been bald headed.
To this day, he said that's the best thing ever happened to him. The best thing ever happened to him. He was a fine, bald-headed guy, and then all the chicks wanted him after we broke up. So I did him a favor.
Chanel, you ever seen the movie Acrimony?
Yes, I've seen that.
What do you think about the lady actions in the movie?
What I think about who? Taraji?
Yeah, how she was acting. What do you think about her actions in that movie?
It depends on when.
That tells everything we need to know.
Like before he became a millionaire, like I don't know, because like it was so many different phases where like I was like, oh no, like because she sacrificed a lot. So in the beginning, I was like, dang, like he done cheated on her. She done stayed in school with her. She done used her daughter, not her pension, but whatever they call it, the inheritance. Like she did all that stuff. So I can see the frustration, like, dude, the bills is getting low. Dude. But once she decided to break up with him because of the family, like I've never been the type of chick that listen to my family and friends and be like, don't mess with him. Like you need to leave him alone. Because people always try to hook me up with somebody else. So I was never that person. So I would disagree when she broke up with him, at that moment. So once she broke up with him and then she doubled down, it was just like, she gonna lose her mind. Like I knew she gonna lose her mind before she lost her mind. I was like, she gonna lose her mind. So I don't know, like it's indifferent. Of course, towards the end, I was like, she crazy as hell because it ain't that serious. But it was that serious for her because she lost everything.
But that was kind of her fault.
I agree.
Toxic femininity.
Wasn't her fault, was the action of him cheating. But just like with the girl that shaved the head, she could have just left him instead of driving a car into a trailer. And then she can't have a baby. And now he feels like he got to stay with her. And now she holding him down and she don't want to wait. And then he actually on by the girl that actually he cheated with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like decisions.
I was about to say, remember, he cheated on her before they ever got married. This was long. They were still in school.
Right.
So she had
kids because she drove the car into the trailer.
I haven't seen the movie yet, but I appreciate you guys filling me in with it.
Oh, you haven't? You got to see it.
Man, we talked about this movie like a year ago, and you still ain't seen it.
I still want to show
I thought you were talking about a new movie that came out.
No, Acrimony? That's old. It's probably like 4 years old.
Oh.
Right.
It sounds like something I wouldn't bother.
9 years old.
No, you should check it out. The movie crazy as hell.
I can't. And it's a Tyler Perry joint, ain't it?
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. It's like what's that movie where the girl boiled a bunny in the pot? The psycho lady.
A bunny.
Is it? Yeah, Fatal Attraction.
The Fatal Attraction.
Yeah. She on some crazy shit like that.
I'm cool.